I just saw the Thor movie, Ragnarok. And I want to talk to you about the whole Marvel lineup. Travis Sivart with Talk of The Tavern. I'll be right back. Here's to our heroes. Because we're the talk the tavern. Okay. So, I've been following along with the Marvel movies since they came out. Now, I'm going to go back as far as Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. And just say, 1 was nice because it brought the superhero genre to the modern era. 2 was my favorite Spider-Man. 3 with the emo Spider-Man and Venom. And Sandman was the best part of the movie. The rest of it kind of crap. So the reboot. I even like Andrew Garfield. Felt like it modernized him, made him the other kind of outcast, which is not what everybody wants for the classic Spider-Man. This is your danger of going with primary characters. Look at how great your B-list characters are doing on Netflix with Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, Iron Man. We'll get to him in a minute. Etc. Okay, well done. Good job. Now on TV we have other ones coming. Cloak and Dagger, Runaways, The Gifted, I think is the name of the other series coming out on Hulu, I believe. I'm excited. I'm curious. By the way, just so everybody knows, my opinion is the superhero movies are modern westerns. You have the lone hero, outcast who is a reluctant hero, group of outcasts or heroes that come together to fight one big bad guy. It's the modern western. This has replaced our westerns. This is my generation's western. Which means our kids will remember us watching this with them going, yeah, I kind of liked it. It was good, but, we're 10 years down the road. Those kids, when they're grown, will be like, I don't know what the hell Grandpa was watching. So, we had the Hulk. We had the Incredible Hulk, which that character carried forward into Marvel Phase 1, where we had Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. Captain America, great made movie, way too long, kind of boring. Part 2, a little better. Part 3, even better. But Part 3 was really like Avengers 2.5, because you had all the heroes in it. Glad to see we're getting some ethnic diversity here. Women, blacks, Asians, Hispanics. Good job. Thank you. About time. And not for tokenism either, just because there's more in this world than white people. Thor 1. By the way, you could have made that movie a lot better just by putting 3 words and a subtitle below it. 6 months later. Thor was on Earth for like 36 hours before he went, oh my god, I'm such a douchebag. Oh, I get it now. Yay, I'm a god again. I beat the bad guy. Really? I don't think he learned his lesson in 36 hours. I think that was lame. 6 months later, let him be a human for a while. 3 simple words could have fixed that. Who the hell didn't spot that? Anyhow, Part 2, Thor, The Dark World. No, more like Jane guest starring Thor. Why do you people insist on putting a romantic subplot, in every single movie? It's not always necessary. Sometimes it enhances. If it doesn't enhance, take it out of the goddamn movie. If it doesn't move the story forward, trim that shit. Okay? Not always necessary. And there have been some great examples of this. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, new Punisher series. I've only seen part of it. But anyhow, in the movies, Thor Part 3, no romance subplot. Best Thor yet. More comedy, more relaxed, more fun. Okay? Still epic. That makes a huge difference. Something I've said for these kind of movies, it needs to be personally epic for the primary character and epic for their world. Which in Daredevil, It's Hell's Kitchen. In Thor, it's Asgard and or Earth. Okay? You've got that covered. Iron Man, first one, definitely epic. Changed the world with his power suits. Part 2, yeah, same thing. Part 3, well, Part 3 was more like Tony Stark with a cameo or two by Iron Man. I don't know. He had all these suits down below, and he brings them out in the very end. But yeah, I don't. And what was it with Mandarin? Really? You had to do that with Mandarin? God, I hope you bring the real Mandarin back. And go, yeah, that was just a front for me so I could fuck up other things. The new Thor is the best one yet, guys. And there is one thing I've always enjoyed is the subtle threads through the single character movies leading to the Avenger movies. And they did that in this again. Doctor Strange, by the way, for you people that said Doctor Strange is just a reheated version of Iron Man, oh, arrogant, and then gets superpowers and gets humble and helps the world. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's just like Iron Man, okay? Doctor Strange was good. Now, my 3 favorite characters in comic book history have been Thor, Doctor Strange, and Green Lantern. We won't go into Green Lantern here. We can talk about Thor and Doctor Strange, though. Doctor Strange was done right. Well done. Thor, I have not been happy with the movies yet. Like I mentioned in another video about DC, I mentioned Superman was always supposed to be better and above, a beacon of hope, a symbol of strength, and whatever. These other guys, like those 3 I just mentioned, were always that kind. They were supposed to be a little bit better than us because they got their shit together. Now, that doesn't mean they can't be humanized a little bit, but it does mean they're looking at a bigger picture than we are. Okay? We're looking at our little lives, or the lives of the state we live in, the country we live in, or our world. These guys deal with multiple dimensions, planets, galaxies. I don't think they need to be falling apart over a romantic subplot. They can have a romantic subplot and try to live a normal life and balance that. But they're on a level of responsibility. They understand they have given certain things up for the greater good. Guardians of the Galaxy, wonderful, by the way. Part 1. Part 2, it's okay. Didn't enjoy it as much as I thought it would. I enjoyed the individual characters, but the overall plot was visually beautiful. All the movies have been, really. Okay, I think I've said my piece on this. Enjoying it. Curious to see where... And this is what I'm really curious about. Marvel, if you see this video and you're listening, let me know what the plan is after Spider-Man 2, Black Panther, and all these, and when the Infinity War 2 movies are done, I am really curious what's next. I know Wolverine has been brought back into the Marvel fold instead of the Fox world. No, Hugh Jackman should not play him again. I loved Hugh Jackman, don't get me wrong. But, nope. That's another thing. Robert Downey Jr. worked great as Iron Man. Quite often, the names we know less have worked out better as the heroes. Because we don't have an expectation for that actor. They're not already typecast into something. Now, just for any actor considering doing this, you might get typecast, and this might be your only thing in the career. So, invest wisely and save your money with what you make off these movies, just in case it screws up your other career. Look at some of the Star Wars actors that say this. On the other hand, look at some of the Star Wars actors that have gone forward in other things. Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill with his voice as the Joker, etc. But a lot of them, like Jake and Christian Haydenson. See, I can't even remember the name right. Yeah, they feel like, oh, Star Wars ruined this. Ewan McGregor did okay. Padme/Queen Amidala, who I can't remember the actress's name now, which is a shame because I really adore her. She did good. So, okay, let's wrap this up. Marvel, you're doing a great job. Like how you were. I even like your separate worlds where you're not doing crossovers. Please get Fantastic Four right. Get that back into the fold. Or, you know what? Work in collaboration with, I think it's Fox that has them now, or Sony. Whichever. Get that taken care of. Okay? Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. It can only bring you more support. Work it out. Okay. Let me know your opinions below, guys. The video's kind of running long on this rant. But let me know what you think, what your opinions of the many, many Marvel branches of movies and TV. And, yeah, subscribe to the channel and thumbs up for great superhero movies or shows.